Good evening to you, Captain Gouveia, and thanks for accepting our invitation.
Good evening, and thanks for having me.
What does high alert mean for Guyana and its people?
It means that exactly what the president said. While we are a peaceful nation, we have no intention to create any conflict, but I want to tell you that we are, in fact, very alert on our western border. Our forces are deployed. They're patrolling our border, the mountains and the creeks there, and allies are working with us to make sure that our borders remain safe. That as was defined in the 1899 award, where the borders lie with our western with Venezuela. So there's no question in our mind legally where our border stands, and it lies in as defined in the 1899 award, which Venezuela for some reason seem to want to ignore, and they're making all these threats. So they're very aggressive to Guyana, while we are extending a hand of love and friendship to their people who are coming to Guyana. They're in our hospitals, in our schools, in their housing, and we are working together as brothers and sisters. The Venezuelan government is being very aggressive. They're behaving like the neighborhood bully. And we are a democratic nation, just like Barbados, just like the rest of the Caribbean. We believe in the rule of law and democracy, and so we are very disappointed in the rhetoric that is coming out of the leadership of Venezuela. But certainly Guyana is not going to be taken by surprise. I think the President Irfaan Ali made it very clear that Guyana forces are on alert. Our allies are standing with us very strongly, and we have no intention to be aggressive to any one of our neighbors.
Let's look at the people, especially those near the Essequibo region. Are they feeling panicked, and how can you help to, quieten the tensions they may be feeling?
Well, President Ali himself led a team, including myself, and we went and we spent almost 2 days walking the line along the western border, meeting our people, talking to our people, visiting our forces on the ground, and we were actually quite satisfied that Guyanese are very firm in their conviction of where Guyana lies and what we stand for. We stand for freedom, we stand for democracy, we stand for the rule of law, and we are certainly not going to allow a government in Venezuela this time that is certainly not democratic, and certainly they seem not to be following the rule of law. They seem not to have any respect for international law. But I will tell you, one of the things that is disappointing many Guyanese sometimes is when there seem to be, not necessarily the governments of the Caribbean, but when people in the Caribbean seems to waver in their understanding and support of where Guyana stands on this. We are not aggressive at all. We love our Venezuelan neighbors, and the Venezuelan government is waging this aggressive campaign against Guyana, and they're being backed by their own allies.
Should Barbadians pay close attention to the matter?
Well, Barbados should. Guyana and Barbados is so very close. Your Prime Minister and President Ali they have an amazing relationship, one that provides a lot of leadership to CARICOM. And President Ali made it very clear over and over that Guyana's prosperity is not going to be ring-fenced in Guyana. It's certainly going to be shared with the rest of the Caribbean. And so when this kind of aggression is happening to Guyana, I believe that all free people, all free-thinking people, all the people that believe in the rule of law and democracy should really pay attention to what is happening and pay attention to what Venezuela is attempting to do. Why would they want to come and take advantage of a small, peaceful country in a zone of peace and talk about war and have their soldiers parading and talking about annexing and military action against Guyana? But I just want to reemphasize, President Ali did say we are on high alert, and I want to assure you that we are. And while we hope for the better, we are not going to not expect the unusual.
Okay. We thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that none of those forces have to go into action. Thank you so much. That was Mr. Gerry Gouveia, the Security Advisor to President of Guyana, Dr. Irfaan Ali.